And welcome to this week's update. So I'm going to make a couple of changes to these updates moving forward, because we now have 1,444 students on roll, which is a massive school, and trying to talk about 11 year groups from reception to year 11 in one video, which is about 3 minutes long, is really difficult. So I'm going to split it into two. I am going to talk about primary and I'm going to talk about secondary, and I'm going to do two different videos so that the families can watch the one which is most pertinent to them, and I can give you better information at the end of the day so you're more aware of what is happening. So each video will start with a general comment like this, and then we'll split into the primary and secondary. So really, it's been a great start across the phases, and the one key message I want to give for both phases is really continue to push attendance. We've done really well last week. It was one of our best weeks. A huge amount of work went in over the holidays to make sure that students were back and ready, and we've carried on that really high attendance. So well done everyone for that. Please make sure we're supporting children getting into school. Our primary attendance is slightly lower than secondary, which is quite a surprise. Most schools nationally have higher primary than they do secondary. So we've got to keep on working on that. And I know that children are getting coughs and colds at the moment, but really support them to come into school, really work on the resilience, make sure that they're okay. If they are really poorly, we of course will contact you and send them home. But quite often we find that when children get into school, they actually pick up and they're fine. So please do continue to push that. And now we're going to split into the two separate videos. Thanks very much, everyone. The primary section of the video now. It has been an absolutely fantastic start to term, as you will be aware, and it's been lovely to see so many of you in the playground. A really, really positive start in the classroom. So much reading is going on, and I'm really proud of that. And that's my first message, is please, please, please make sure that we are reading and reading and reading at home. Try and do 10 minutes at least a day with every student in school. Reading is the most important thing that we can get done. So that reading book that they take home, the library book, anything at home, sitting with those phonics sounds when we're looking at the early years, anything that you can do. And I know that it's not always easy to fit it in. I've got 3 children, I get that, but it really is the biggest thing you can do to support your children to succeed. If you want any help, then please do ask. We are looking again at our home learning strategy and how we can work with you and offer parent workshops. And I know there are lots of things coming down the line for that. So please do engage with that. That'd be absolutely brilliant. And if you want any help, ask your class teacher when you pick up your children. So a real improvement across the school. We've been working with a woman called Chris Shepherd, who was a head teacher, an executive head teacher in Bradford over 2 schools and got them to outstanding with Ofsted. We've been working with her really closely since September. She has been looking at all of the things we do in primary, and we can really start to see the impact and the improvements, because as you know, we're never satisfied at the Halifax Academy, especially when it comes to our youngest students. So we've been really putting a lot of work into that and really starting to see the impact on that and the outcomes. And as we know, we've got 3 real key assessment points coming up soon. We've got the key stage, we've got the year 2 SATs, we've got the multiplication check, and we've got the year 6 SATs. And there's been a huge amount of work going in with children and with the staff around trying to support that, and we will be letting you know what further sessions we're going to put in to make sure that we're supporting students even further with that. So again, thanks very much for all of your support with that, and should you want any more information, then please do let us know. I know that some of you have asked about, well, what actually are we studying in the curriculum? Now, online on the website, there are all of our curriculum documents. So you can go on our website and you can see everything that your children should be doing term by term. That works from reception down to year 11. So please do look at that. And again, we'll be getting more and more information out to you over the weeks around what your children are studying. Finally, it's just talking around after school provision, and again we're looking at this at the moment around how we can change that. Now, we are, as you will know, in a massive financial constraint situation, so we are looking at our after school provision, and I will be holding some parent workshops to discuss with you about what that might look like and before school clubs moving forward, so we can best suit you and your children's needs. So that's it from the primary section. I will update you again next week, and have a lovely weekend everyone, and I'll see you around school. Bye bye.
The accent wasn't British, it was something softer, and the voice was definitely a child's. No.
A mammal is a type of animal that has fur. Yeah, and what about its blood?
It has warm blood.
It has warm blood.
No. Of the window, so that it looks like.
What book are you reading?
This.
Castles!
Yeah.
Yeah.
6 is 36. 7 times 6 is 42. 8 times 6 is 48.
What do we think Mingling?
I might now feel like he's associated with Chris.
Come on, Rehan, we've got to beat you. Are you nervous? Yeah. Are you going to beat him? Yeah.